Hey friends! For today's video, this is what happens whenever you completely run out of ideas on what to film. So bear with me a wee second, I just flick through my camera roll here because I'm actually wanting to recreate one of my own makeup looks today. So this was a makeup look I had done about a couple of months ago maybe, and I loved it so much. I really loved it. In that tutorial I was actually testing a brand new brand and everything was like £5 or under. It was the Relove by Makeup Revolution, but I'm just wanting to like recreate it again with like better products and make it maybe bigger and better. If you can't see it, I'll actually put it up on the screen, but that's it here. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen. You can't really see it that well. So I absolutely love that makeup look. I just think it's so different and I love like the royal blue. So that's what I'm going to do today, guys. I'm just wanting to literally recreate that makeup look. So yeah. What am I doing? But I'm first off just going to do my eyebrows. I've actually took the past couple of days off filming. Well, all week actually. It's Thursday today and I haven't filmed since last week because I've been trying to let my eye heal. Yeah. Okay. So I just prepped my lids with the P. Louise eyeshadow base and I used the shade Rumor 01. I'm going to be taking the Head in the Clouds. Yeah, the Head in Clouds Mitchell palette, which just looks like so. I think I'm going to go into this shade here first of all, Sunburn. So in case you couldn't already gather, we're actually getting some work done at our back at the minute. So in case you're wondering what the noise is. And then once I have like barely anything left on this wee brush, I'm just going to go really light-handed and I'm just going to diffuse those lines. Just buffing it out a wee bit. Such a really nice colour. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking this wee precise blending brush and I'm going to go into dark brown in the palette, the CD shade here, and I'm just going to hit this just right quite tight within that crease, because whenever we have the crease shades on, I'm going to be going in with a black gel liner, so I just want to add a wee bit of depth right in at that crease so that whenever I blend out the black, it's going to blend into the depth of the brown, if that makes sense. I'm actually really not too sure about the shade of pink in this palette, so that's it there. It is quite dark, so I'm not too sure about it, but I also have here the Beauty Bay and Mitchell palette. Okay, so I'm actually just going to take the pink from the Mitchell palette, the Beauty Bay one, and then again just keeping this pink shade just within the upper crease. I'm actually really happy with that colour actually. It's perfect. I just think the colour in that Mitchell, the other Mitchell palette, my god that's so confusing, it's just a wee bit too dark. Whereas I want this to be nice and bright. I'm going to be checking the Mellow Cosmetics gel liner. This is just the black one. So anytime I'm doing like a black brow, a blue, like a royal blue shimmer or pigment, I always like to lay down a black gel liner or like a gel a black base. What is wrong with me? I always like to lay down a black base. So like say for example a shade like this or like a pigment like that or something. I don't know what it is about black underneath that type of shade, but it just makes a royal blue, especially like a shimmery royal blue, it just pop. And I'm going to take a wee bit of gel liner, not too much though, because keep in mind you're going to have to blend this out a wee bit, so you don't want to apply a lot. So I'm just going to start at the lash line and just work my way up, just in pattern motions. I'm just blending this out and slightly diffusing those lines with this wee brush here, and it's from Buff and Blend. It is their BB14 brush. So because I was doing quite a bit of blending there, the gel liner dried the tiniest wee bit on my lid. So I'm going to go on with a wee bit more, because whenever I go in now with the blue shade, I still want the gel liner to be tacky, so it has something to stick to and it'll be a wee bit more intense. I'm going to go into this blue shade here. I'm going to take quite a big brush. I'm just going to pat that just literally all over the lid, bringing that up to the upper crease and everything. Okay. Cool. I'm going to take a wee bit more of the blue shade. So yeah, just using my finger and just kind of like pulling it up and out, kind of like in the direction that the shadow is going. So it's not going to like completely have a load of shimmer, but it's just going to add just a nice wee wash, or like a wee kiss of that shade. So I'm also going to take this MAC Smolder pencil, and I'm actually just going to put this just along my lower lash line, or in my waterline, sorry. I hate putting stuff in my waterline. Then I'm actually going to use a brand new pair of lashes. Ooh. Just to push these back a bit. So I was actually sent these yesterday, and they are by the brand Flux. I actually thought they were pretty local, but Jupiter, Florida, Jupiter, that's where they're from. So I was actually sent these by, as I say, Flux Cosmetics. I'll link them down below for you, but these lashes, these are faux mink lashes, and I just got like a wee note. I'll obviously keep that, but that's the lashes there. I'm not too sure if you can see them or not, but they're absolutely beautiful. And then this is the packaging, and this is in the style It Girl, and that's what they look like there. These look absolutely stunning. They're just like really nice and fluffy and lightweight as well. Yeah, I'm gonna use these ones here. It Girl. So I will have these listed and linked down below for you guys. So thank you so much to Jackie for sending me those. Thank you so much. These are stunning. I'm going to be taking the XX Revolution Youth Just Primer. Just looks like this. This is honestly such a beautiful primer. I love it so much. I love the texture, love the colour, love the smell, I love how it makes my skin look and feel. I love how all my makeup goes on top of it. And I love it that much that I don't use it. The logic! Oh, they feel so good on the skin. So because these are from XX Revolution, they are a wee bit more expensive. I think they're like £15. Although if you can get them on Beauty Bay, which 9 out of 10 times they actually are on sale on Beauty Bay for some reason, you can get them for 10. It's still a wee bit pricey for a primer, but this is like a glass frosted tub. We'll start that again. The packaging's like frosted glass, and then we have like the plastic top with kind of like wee raindrops or like water droplets on it. It's absolutely beautiful packaging, and the product in it is even better. So you definitely are paying for like a really, really good product and good packaging. So it is worth it in my opinion. Okay, so I just got the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Whipped Cream. What is it with me in using concealers that are literally white? I'm just going to set my under eyes with the Paragraph Princess palette from Tarte. I'm going to use this wee shade here. I'm going to be taking this on a Buff and Blend BB09 brush. I feel like I never talk about brushes, ever. Every now and again I will get the wee comment here and there, like people ask me like, oh, can you do like a video on like your favourite brushes and stuff, but I don't know. Like I have my favourite brushes, but I don't know. Is it something you just really want? Like, is it? But yeah, if it's something you just really want, like let me know and I could maybe look into it or whatever, but I just kind of feel like I would be very repetitive, and like I'm definitely not that educated whenever it comes to brushes and stuff. Like I do have a lot of brushes that I don't even know what they're actually used for, what their actual purpose is. And like I only have like a couple of like favourite makeup brush brands as well. Like for example, I love Jessup and I love Buff and Blend. So if you do watch my tutorials, you would see me using these brushes with the purple handles all the time. So they're my Buff and Blend brushes and I use them literally every single day. And they're also Irish owned as well, but unfortunately COVID hit them pretty hard and I think they had to like close down or something. So, well I know they did, I don't think that, but they're going to be making a wee comeback pretty soon hopefully. So I just done a wee bit of bake in there and I used the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake, and then I also set my skin with the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin wee setting spray. So now for highlight, I'm going to be taking this wee one from Jouer in the shade Citrine. Just on my wee highlight brush, or my wee fan brush, sorry. Do you know, I don't actually know if this eyeshadow look actually looks any different to how it looked the first time. I think it actually just looks just as good. Like honestly, I will link that video down below in the description box. Like this makeup look, like everything was under a fiver that I used in this tutorial, like honestly, and it looks no different. Like the eyes, I think the eyeshadow palettes I was using were like £3 each or something. You know what I mean? And I shit you not, no different. The shimmer and everything, I love it. I think it looks really, really good actually. So I really don't think there's actually much difference in the two looks, only I've actually just used more expensive products this time. For blush, I'm going to be taking this wee NARS Exposed Cheek palette, and I'm gonna I'm gonna take this wee peachy shade here. And then I'm going to bronze the skin using the Anastasia bronzer in the shade Saddle. I have not used this bronzer in years. So I'm just going to be using Colourpop BFF, or no, sorry, Beeper lip pencil. Whoa! Okay. Boop. to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm, the Burberry Velvet Lip in the shade Light Nude, and then I'm going to be using the Baby Gloss from Relove / Revolution in the shade Cream. So I'm just making sure to join the pink from the lower lash line to the outer corner. I'm also going to bring that right into the inner corner as well. Okay, back into this Mitchell palette, and I'm going to take the blue. I'm going to use this wee brush here. This is actually from Jessup, and it's a detailed smudger brush. Ooh. These wee brushes come in pretty handy sometimes actually. Did I just pat myself on the head? I literally just patted myself in the So I'm just gonna pop this just in my inner corner, and I'm going to hopefully not mess this up by bringing it onto down there. So I'm just gonna apply some of this little gloss. Ooh. Okay guys, so I'm just going to go off camera here again and put some mascara on my lower lash line, and I'm going to take the bogey out of my nose, and that's us. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, like I love it. I love this colour combination. The shimmer in this palette is honestly fantastic. It's so good. As I was saying in the middle of the video there, I will actually link down below the other tutorial of this makeup look where literally every single product I used was either £5 or under, and it's actually a brand within Makeup Revolution, so it is very accessible. All the products will be listed and linked down below in the description box, along with my Instagram, so don't forget to go and follow me on there. Other than that guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Please be kind, look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.